Hello everybody, Eli doesn't know that I've started recording. He's gonna find this later, so hi Eli.
Hello! And welcome to Descant, episode number 16. I am Eli. Who are you? Who are you? Hey.
Hey, listen! I'm Noah.
Please establish your name.
Do you think anyone listening to this doesn't know who I am?
I mean...
Maybe in the future.
Yeah, maybe in the future.
If you're listening to this,
over. You're
you
like
want me
really
to
far away.
Scoot. I'm gonna scoot on over.
Dude.
Oh my god, look at those peaks, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, this episode is not suitable for children.
I'm trying not to let one out until we establish what this episode is.
I figured as soon as we started recording...
I thought about it. I really thought, but I was like, we need to establish.
I'm gonna title it though.
Oh,
I'm
you are?
gonna title it like that.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm
shit.
probably...
I'm allowed to swear. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast where Noah just doesn't have a filter anymore. Also, look how evenly distributed those claps are. That was perfect. It was amazing.
So this episode, I'm honestly a little nervous. Not because you're gonna swear, but because we don't have a set topic, and we haven't not had. You like double negatives? Have not.
That was pretty good. Haven't not.
Haven't.
When was the last time we didn't have a topic?
Haven't not.
That was episode 3.
Like probably, yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was episode 3 because we did 1, 2, and 3, and I was like, we should scrap
It was
these.
episode 2.
No, because 3 we didn't have a topic either.
But like 5 minutes in, you were like, let's talk about our childhoods.
Oh,
and
yeah,
like,
I guess, yeah.
okay.
I haven't listened to that one in a long time.
But we're allowing Noah to swear, and I, of course, don't swear. So I feel like I should... Because we have this rule set, I feel obligated to say something.
Like to swear?
Like, I don't know if I should just, like, talk about masturbation or something.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, we could talk about adult themes.
You want to talk about porn?
Did you plow that girl last night?
No, sir.
No, sir.
I don't even swear, so this is like centered around you, basically.
It is. It's my episode. This is my podcast, Eli.
Dude.
Okay,
then you can have all the work.
Stop guilting me! I feel bad.
I'm just kidding, though.
I'm just kidding. So what's the topic for today, Eli?
Dude.
You don't have a fucking topic, dude.
There it is.
Hey, man, I'm just gonna swear more than I normally would.
Yeah, I honestly.
It feels so
leaves.
weird to swear in front of the like in this room and stuff like that now because of just the fact that
It's weird to hear it like sitting behind the microphone.
Yeah, because like in the car it was normal, and then we get behind the mic and I'm like, I don't want to say the bad words. That's a bad word.
I'm probably going to title this Rated R and then in parentheses, we're serious.
That's pretty good.
Just let loose. We were going to do PG-13 and then Noah made the point of only being able to say the F word once.
Like, you know how
like
PG-13 movies, they have one fuck allowed. And they can only say it once before they, like, it's some rule or whatever. So I was like, should we establish that? And I only get to say fuck once, and then I just let it loose at the beginning of the episode. I'm like, damn it, I can't say it anymore.
I
think we decided against that.
I thought about planning ways to like make you mad.
just talk about things like talk about controversies. What? What am I saying?
Bro, I've already wheezed like 4 times this episode.
Oh Lord. That was a good one. That was like a solid like 5.
Sit. Well.
Oh, you would say 6? It was a good burp. It was like
bad.
It wasn't like big or loud, but it was solid.
There's more coming, dude. I feel it.
No, see that you lose points for the length and the fact that it.
Dude, I feel it.
The face that you're making is making it worse. Oh, that was gross. You just burped in your. Okay, that was like a 9. All the other ones were like a 2 because they were bad, and it was like. So what's the topic?
So yesterday I was just beating my penis, right?
Absolutely slamming it. I told my grandma on the way because she brought me home from work, and I told her about the podcast and all that, and she was like, "Oh, that's awesome." And I told her that in tonight's episode we were allowing me to swear, and she's like, "No, you don't swear." And I was like, "Grammy, I literally said bitch to you." because she we were like a couple months ago we were coming out of her house and she dropped something and she's like, son of a bitch, and I was like, Grammy, don't say bitch, and she laughed her ass off. She thought it was so funny. And then she laughed at that. She laughed at the fact that I told her that, and she's like, that's true. And I was like, Grammy, I love you. Oh. You are wonderful. And she's very supportive of me doing this, and she's like, I want you to be happy, but don't forget to go to work, blah, blah, blah. Well, where are you going to live? And I'm like, please, I'm telling you about something I care about, and you're just dragging in the fact that I'm basically homeless. I'm not homeless. It was a joke.
Oh, gosh, I was going to say something, but I forgot.
Wow, that's the theme. That's the theme of our series. Also,
Really
I was... before we were talking about the fact that we wanted to do seasons, and obviously there's some other stuff coming that we were talking about that I'm not going to give away.
Have we mentioned anything about that on podcast?
I don't think so.
Because if you're going to bring it up, then it needs an explanation.
Basically, we want to divide our podcast into seasons, and I didn't say this to Eli, but I think we should just do it by year, so every 52 episodes. Because it's, once a week.
I don't know, though, because if we want to do, like, concepts that we can't drag on for that long.
Yeah.
Because we were wanting to do, like, themed seasons. I don't know if that would work.
Yeah.
At some point, we need to establish how long a season is. I feel like it can't be that long.
100 episodes?
But obviously
Almost
it has
2
to
years.
be at least 16.
Mm-hmm.
Or just a random amount. We could just,
Wait, why 16?
feel it out. Because we're on episode 16.
Oh. I mean, we could have different numbered seasons, but that would just make us both mad.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of that. We could also...
We could have a season that's like 3 episodes and then another that's like... We could have it like... Or we could have different like sub-series of the podcast.
Yeah.
So we have like the main series, which is just numbered all the way through. And then the sub-series ones are kind of themed, but we don't necessarily record them in order.
I don't know.
Do you know what I'm saying?
See.
But we're thinking about doing more themed things. And
Oh, I know what I was going to say. I remembered, finally. Since this episode is rated R, you know what I can say?
What?
I can say pimp. You remember when I bleeped that?
Yeah, I do.
Pimpity pimp pimp, baby.
Pimp. I can say piss.
You know what we can't say?
I think I've said piss before.
You know what we can never say on podcast?
What? You're gonna bleep that.
I am.
Amen, brother. Oh. By the way, Graylee, was so mad at me because I wouldn't tell her what it was. I just finally told her, and I was like, you can't tell anyone. So you, me, and her are the only people that know about that joke. And she was like, that's not even funny. And I was like, I know.
We might have told Tyler.
Tyler might know, yeah.
I feel like he would have been the
know?
only one. I don't know. I don't remember. I feel like we told some of the ones of this.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
But Graylee was like, that's not even funny. And I was like, I know. That's why you were bugging me so much, and that's the joke. It's not funny at all.
I started listening to our episodes back just to make sure we never said it. If we say it in one of those episodes, they're getting deleted.
Not even re-uploaded. It just goes like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. It's like, what happened to episode 4? Nothing. It didn't exist.
Just because we said... I need to stop making myself edit.
I know. I'm just going to say it a bunch of times.
Long pause. Ribbit?
Ribbit.
I don't...
Eli, get off Snapchat.
No, I'm on Snapchat for a reason. This has to do with what I'm about to say.
Wrote down some stuff that I wanted to talk about.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
remember if I did or not.
That's interesting.
I remember writing something down today.
Hold
on. Can I say this really quick?
Yeah.
So I've decided to keep a list because I'm a very I'm a foodie. I really like food. And
me too.
I never fucking remember the food that I like. And I'm I remember the food that I like, but all I ever buy is bagels and mini corn dogs.
Oh, like a grocery list.
Yes.
Kind of thing.
So I start today at work. I started writing things down like candies and just foods. I labeled the note foodstuffs from
Minecraft. Sponsor.
I wish. We don't have water. Eli!
Pause!
Everyone, Eli is currently on a mission to go get the water from his mom's car.
Quit recording without me.
He's coming. I had to let him know what was going on. We didn't prepare for the fact that we've always had water. This is the first episode where Eli forgot to bring water. And he's just aimlessly running around the building looking for good old H2O. I'm looking for him. You know, doing a podcast by yourself is kind of weird. I'm just talking to myself at this point. Have you guys seen Napoleon Dynamite? That movie, if you guys haven't seen Napoleon Dynamite, that movie is wonderful. It's a fucking masterpiece. I'm going to talk about it when Eli gets back in. It's a good movie. He's coming. I hear the water bottles. Eli, did you get him?
I did.
He said yes. He's fumbling. This is the high octane content that we deliver weekly at Descant on Instagram. I don't post.
Ow,
We're back.
Why do you just keep going?
Because it's funny. It's like an epic. Yeah, Eli going, can you put like epic music over it? We're back, baby. We got the water. Don't cut that out, by the way. That was good.
Sponsor.
You just have to listen back and listen to what I was talking about while you were gone.
Oh, another thing I want to point out. Whatever he said in the intro, I don't know.
Are you just going to leave that in?
I mean, maybe, I guess. I don't know what he said.
Eli went to pee before we started recording, and I just recorded a little clip for him later. It's pretty good.
Don't know what he said. I just rolled on.
Anyway, as we were saying, sponsored by water.
Sponsored by water. We got a
Amen.
great value. Dude, okay. I'm going to hold this thought on great value. If I forget what I was going to say, just tell me great value.
You think I'm going to remember that? I have the memory of a fucking goldfish. A dead goldfish.
Bro, this sucks because
Lord.
we're both like this. Like, we can't even keep each other in check.
We're both insane. We both have lost our minds. I gotta take some nice long sips of that good old H2O. Oh, Lord. Eli just did a literal spit take. He fell out of his chair. Are you alright? I said H2O Lord, and he lost it. Oh my god.
I am on my knees in the floor.
There's water
Covered in water.
Water's all over the floor.
This
Do you ever wish that you could, like, clip something in real life?
is...
Hold on, wait. You're on my cord. Eli, please. Eli,
I'm sorry.
you're making it worse. That was golden. H2O Lord. Do you think that would have made quote of the day?
Yeah.
That would have made quote of the day. Have we
Just explain that real quick. I think we did in the Post I Crash episode, but just...
For those of you who don't know, Eli and I in high school used to do a quote of the day anytime.
We both had our own.
Yeah. Anytime any of our friends or us or someone around us would say something quotable or stupid or something like that.
Most of the time stupid.
Yeah, we would write it down, and we got some pretty good ones. And this is a rated R episode. I can read more of them.
Oh, we'll get to that.
We'll save that segment.
We'll get to that.
I
got to talk about great value and this thing that I've been trying to talk about for 45 minutes. We haven't even been rolling for 45 minutes. And I've been trying
He
to
just
say
had it in the back of his head.
I don't know that this person is going to listen now because you're swearing. I don't know. I don't think they swear, but I don't think they have a problem with it either. I don't know. I really don't know. But anyway, you know Becca?
Yeah.
She Snapchatted me out of nowhere today, and she was like, "You mentioned me in the podcast. I am forever grateful. Keep up the good work. Please relay that message to Noah as well. I'm really enjoying it."
Hell yeah! Becca?
And I was like...
We fucking love you, bitch! I can finally quote that meme! I love you, bitch. I ain't never gonna stop loving you, bitch. I wish you could quote it with me, but you're a good little Christian boy.
But I was like, "Oh, that's so sweet." And you remember when we mentioned her, right? It was the Zodiac episode.
don't. What was her sign?
Virgo.
I feel like I do. Yeah, probably. I mean, if we did, then we did. Like I said, memory of the goldfish.
Well, this is me relaying it to Noah. You're awesome. You're freaking awesome.
You are.
That was so sweet.
What a wonderful person.
I didn't even know you listened, to be honest.
I didn't either. I guess there's a lot of people that listen.
There's a lot of and people message me
remember.
Occasionally, and they're like, "I enjoyed whatever episode," and I'm like,
"Wow,
dude,
they don't
this is awesome."
Me.
Also, Poe asked us for advice today about one of his friends starting a podcast. That was cool.
And we told him no.
No competition.
Ours is the only podcast.
Did you like my collab with Descant?
Yeah, and a final rule: collab with Descant. A podcast crossover, baby.
Yes, sir.
Gravy Baby 2.
I want to do a podcast crossover so bad.
Sponsored by Young Gravy.
All right. Great value, and what was the other thing? The quotes. Okay. So I'm gonna talk about great value.
You're spitballing here.
I'm spitballing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
People, I wish I cuss because I just want to, like, because this is a rule.
You are allowed to. There's nothing holding you back except your own self.
Could you imagine if the first time I cussed in years was on podcast?
I guess, yeah, that would be the first time in years because you said ass to me one time. That I'm gonna keep a note of every time you swear.
Had zero doubt that story wasn't gonna be told. I mean,
you knew that it would be told.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I knew for a fact that you would mention that story.
Like today?
During the episode, yeah.
It was about our chorus teacher, and she is one of our favorite people on the planet. It was so funny.
It was so stupid, though. Like, I
don't even remember why you were mad. You were just so angry at her, and you were like, she's such an ass, and I was like...
I, like, pulled him aside. I, like,
H2O Lord, baby! Is that going to be my new catchphrase?
I, like...
H2O Lord!
Everybody just clicked off. Everybody.
They just heard me, like, imitate a 14-year-old girl on TikTok, and they were like, maybe not. Anyway, talk about great value.
No, what was I saying?
I don't remember. The story about our teacher, whose name was...
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was just going to say, I, like, pulled him into the storage room.
and he sucked my dick.
She's being such a... Wait, what?
You don't remember that?
I thought we were going to talk about it. I thought we were going to tell people.
Well, it's already out there now. We have to just tell them. Do you think there's people that are going to take that seriously?
Probably.
Like, oh my god, he sucked Noah's dick. That's gay. Can I say gay? Is that like an offensive word now? I don't think. Hey, we're back.
I said something really stupid, like beyond rated R.
It was. That's just a moron. Alright, anyway.
Throwback to the bridge incident. Anyway.
Move on. Talk about great value, please.
I didn't say it. For those of you who know what the bridge incident means, I didn't say it.
There's a lot of people who don't understand that.
I'm
they
sure,
only know about the headlines.
Yeah. Great value, dude. It's freaking banging.
It is. What? Like
people crap on. This is why I said I wish
shit.
Yeah, this is why I said I wish I did. People crap on great value so much, but like, what's wrong with it? It's so good,
and it's literally a great value.
Yeah.
Like, how much is a bag of like 24 water bottles?
I have no idea. A bag.
You can.
Would you call that a bag?
It is a bag. I mean, it's not a box.
It's like a plastic wrap.
It's like a sack. It's like a ball sack of water bottles. Here's your ball sack, sir. Can you imagine? You know how you can
have some
order. You can do the what is it?
Testicles.
You like order the stuff online, and then they go around the store and gather it for you, and then it's like in-store pickup.
I know what you're talking about.
You just order like 15 ball sacks of water, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
You know, testicles are a delicacy in some countries.
Yeah, like bull testicles. Yeah. I knew about that. It's weird.
Red some bull balls. Eat them all the time.
All the time
on the show.
An avid consumer of bull balls.
Dude, you're gonna make me spit take again.
Spit take coffee.
I can't handle this episode. He's just staring at me with a blank look on his face while I'm drinking my coffee. You think that's gonna make me laugh?
I have malicious intent. It did make you laugh. Is that gonna make me laugh?
When you
clown. Oh, look at that.
My floor is so wet. Great value.
We've already talked about it. Why do you keep coming back to it?
It's great.
You're just really
People are mad about
for,
it. I just want to take a moment to appreciate great value.
Can we have a moment of silence for great value? We're just making dad noises. You see that the Family Guy clip of a
dude? Why are we still recording? All our viewers are gone. They're freaking gone.
Have you seen the Family Guy clip where there's like a storm outside and all the power's cut and they don't have electronics or anything, so they're all just sitting there and they're all being loud, and Peter's like, "You guys shut up, I'm gonna sit over here in this chair and make dad noises." And for like literally like a minute and 30 seconds he's just sitting there in silence, and he's just like and make it in like grunting, and then at the very end of the clip he slaps his legs and gets up and goes, "I gotta use a John." And then walks up the stairs, and that's the end of that clip. It's so good. That's a stupid humor like that is what gets me in Family Guy. The show is so terrible and stupid.
Dude, Rhett and Link, how many times am I going to mention Rhett and Link? They make dad noises all the time, but they acknowledge it. And
do they have kids?
It's so funny. Yeah.
They both do? Okay, I thought they did.
They have several each.
Okay.
One of them has 3 and one of them has 2, I think. I'm not sure which.
I knew Rhett did, but I didn't know if Link did.
Yeah, they have like really unique names too, which I think is cool. Like one of them's Shepherd.
That's Rhett's kid, isn't it?
I think so.
I think I remember him saying something
Locke,
about Shepherd. Locke? Like L-A-C-K? Or L-O-C? Or L-A-C-H?
I have no idea, actually. And then there's Lincoln.
Is that Link's kid?
Yeah. And then he has 2 other ones, I think.
Is Link's name Lincoln?
It's Charles Lincoln Neal III.
I knew his last name was Neal. I want to name my kid
His
Finn.
last name is the Third.
That's not his last name. That's his title. His last name isn't the
Dude,
Third.
it was a joke, you moron.
Oh.
He looked at me so seriously. That is not his last name. Anyway, what were we? Quotes, dude. That's why I have my phone out. You ready to talk about quotes?
Just list a couple of them. Yeah, I'll get mine. Oh,
I can't read my sisters.
H2O, Lord.
I can't read my sisters.
I can read them.
No, but my mom might listen.
That's fair.
I am not telling you.
Is your mom gonna hate
the
me
terrible things that she has said? She knows you swear.
That's fair.
She's just not
Let's
proud.
see. I have a note that in all it says is 8:45 a.m. Friday. I don't know what that means.
If this gives you any idea of how terrible some of these quotes are, the first one on my list is "You can't say anything with your mouth full."
It's so stupid. That wasn't even a sexual connotation.
It was.
Was it? No,
I think
it's
it
by
was.
Lexi. That was just at lunch.
Don't say her name.
All right,
can we? I don't care. I don't care. Staying in.
One in the pink. That's so good.
Let's see. All of my sisters are really funny, but I can't read them.
I have a quote from Jacob. My brain's as big as yours, and my dick's a little bigger. So shut your fucking mouth and give me some of that liquor. And then I quoted Dr. Seuss. That's pretty good. Oh, there goes the... May I lick your scrotum?
Don't. That was me.
Where's prick tits at?
That was also me.
1, 2, fuck you.
Who was that, Ben?
That was Ben. You made it Harrison
read
Harris
that one.
overdose. Oh, my dick smells like Gold Bond. That is a classic.
That was Jacob.
That is an absolute classic. Let's see, is there more? I should not have had that gangbang.
Money's not everything. I'm still depressed. That's not even inappropriate. It's just funny.
Look at my seizure-inducing balls. BOLGNE, baloney. That was, bleep this name, but it was... Ben didn't know how to close a Cheez-It box, and I told him how. And he was like, you've introduced me to a whole new world of preservation.
Read this one.
You're a penis, you fucking penis. That's pretty good. Jacob, what a man.
I thought that was you.
I need more holes to play with. That was my ex.
I know you don't remember saying this one because every time I mention it to you, you're like, I said that?
No, that's just a win-win. I get 2 slushies and a dick in the ass. I really don't remember that.
That was no.
Every time I remember reading that, but I keep forgetting about it. Ben attempted to sing the Band-Aids theme. They're stuck on me, Band-Aids stuck on me. Dalton said, now tell me you like eating poop and mean it. If you hit me, I will waste my time.
Was that Dalton?
That was you. That was an
me?
old meme, yeah.
Wait, I said that?
Yeah. Come
What
on,
was
Alex.
the context?
Come on, Alex. Slap your thighs. That's Mr. Adams. For some reason, I said, I'm laughing so hard my elbow hurts. Why did you hit me with decorative napkins, you bitch? That was me. Is Toys R Us even still a thing? Ben asked in 2017 before it closed. So, if he asked that now, it wouldn't be a stupid question, but back then it was.
Put your peenie.
Oh, I have my Dick Smells Like Gold Bond on here as well.
Put your peenie a weenie.
Is that me? Ham Yam Ram Bam Sam.
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Titty.
Grab my glasses out the door, I'm gonna take a shitty. It's pretty good.
Okay. Hear me out on this one. This was my high school economics teacher. Slavery. It gets stuff done.
Who was that?
You know who it was.
Mr. Fish?
Mr. Fish.
Oh, Lord. H2O.
You know what else he said? I will beat my kids. I know it's harsh, but terrorism, good parenting.
What a freaking... What a legend.
He also... This is in reference to...
Left weed is for the right mind.
This is in reference to pink out games, like pink out football games, where everybody dresses in pink for like breast cancer and all that. But he said, instead, it's just an excuse to wear a bunch of pink and look retarded.
That's about sexual.
He's actually a really good guy.
I don't
make
have,
him sound really bad.
I don't have a someone who said this on this one, but I guarantee you I know who it was. It was Dalton. Because it says, you pulled my follicles. Like hair follicles. You just spit on me, Eli.
Dude.
Don't touch me, you have mouth butt. That was my mom.
That was your mom.
I couldn't remember the name for hand, foot, and mouth. You know that?
Mouth butt.
And I was like, what's that disease, mouth butt? And she lost it. And because I told her I was sick, and I was like, Mom, give me a hug. And she was like, don't touch me, you have mouth butt. And I was like, Mom, don't make fun of me.
This was me. I'll restrain your bop it privileges if you spank me again.
Did you? I think you said that to me.
I said that to Hannah.
Oh, I thought it was me. Oh shit! I gotta call my grandma.
You know what else?
That was Jacob.
Mr. Econ teacher said.
Enjoy your penis and jungle pubes. Both of those were you.
That was me. I'm gonna punch a baby, but don't worry, it's okay. It's not my baby.
I may be.
These were all jokes.
I may be a fat ass, but I'm a happy fat ass. That was Ben. Just shove it up there and hope for the best. No context. That's the whole quote.
This was my grandma.
I've gone through most of my good ones.
One of these days, Jesus is gonna come smack you right in the mouth.
Don't touch me, of mouth butt.
That's the most recent one. That was October 13th, 2019.
That's interesting.
And then read that one by Nathan.
Which one by Nathan? That one. Next time, don't forget my damn ice cream cone. I mean, all it is frozen milk on a damn waffle, and it's not that hard. Wait. This teacher.
Don't say the name.
This teacher doesn't have a personality. She's like a rock that's on fire. That was me.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It was.
Was that in a
Why write it
podcast?
down?
I feel like I said that in a podcast.
No, you didn't. No, that was in August.
Oh, okay. One of these days, Jesus is gonna smack you right in the mouth. That's pretty good. Oh, you just said that one.
I did.
Anyway, those are all the good quotes. We have a bunch of quotes.
I can't read a lot of my sisters, but and I mean I could, because it's rated R.
Just
but
out your sister.
If my mom listens, I'm not exposing her. I'm sorry. I love you, Mom. What else are we gonna discuss, sir?
I don't know. I don't really have anything.
You have anything on your heart?
Well, hold on. I was
your
going to talk
mind?
about So earlier I was saying my list of foodstuffs. So I started writing things.
Are we really just gonna talk about food for the rest of the episode?
What? You got anything else? Let me shut up. No, it's fine. Ben will wait. So the only thing that I have on that list right now is nerds. Because I was eating nerds today. I was like, fuck, I love nerds. So I just wrote it on the list. That's the only thing on there. There's 2 things in that note. It says
Oh my
foodstuffs
gosh.
at the top, and then underneath it says nerds, and that's it. I want to just go through my
Bro,
notes.
that's not even enough for the advancement.
Dude.
You need at least like 40. There's like 40 now, right?
Is there? I don't know.
It's 30 something or 40. I don't know.
I have a random list of Pokemon. Oh, these are all the shinies I want. I forgot. You already told me that. I have a games wish list. We can talk about that. How many, are there any games coming out soon that you're looking forward to playing?
Dude, you think I keep up with that crap?
Mr. Non-Gamer. You would totally be a gamer if you got into it.
That's fair.
Eli is the most non-gamer gamer that I've met. And it's weird. Because Eli has every personality trait of a gamer, but he just doesn't play games.
I know if
Oh,
I
that
get
hurt.
really into a game, I won't stop. And I need to focus on my actual life.
I'm excited to finish Luigi's Mansion, because it's really good.
Yes, sir.
By the way, once we get all the necessary components, we definitely need to record Luigi's Mansion together, because that game, that shit slaps.
Sign me up.
It's so good. Also, it's multiplayer.
How about that?
At a certain point, you unlock multiplayer. So, and so one person plays as Luigi and one person plays as Gooigi, and he's made of goo and he has different properties. It's pretty cool.
Gooigi.
He can like, because he's made out of green goo, and he can like slide through bars and stuff like that. Like Luigi can't. It's pretty cool. And he, however, he has a weakness. If he gets touched by water,
Makes sense.
he just dissipates. Is that
Dissipates.
dissolves?
Dissipates.
But
Dissipates works, right?
does it? I don't know. My Jewel has been doing that, bro.
You gonna talk about your dream?
I am. Okay, so I'll just set it down. It's probably not going to do it now. And then it'll just start going off. I don't know what's going on. I think I broke my Jewel.
It's gonna explode.
Old Julius is
Julius Caesar.
Mr. Caesar is hitting the end of his reign here. Brutus is about to come up
Mr.
and...
Noah here has a nicotine addiction.
Amen, brother, amen.
You hear it? You probably... I wonder if anyone has noticed it in the episodes in the past.
I guarantee you they have. They're like, Noah's hitting his Jewel. They just hear in the background like a slight...
You can hear it.
You can?
You really can.
Amen.
Amen. You know, I think we should pause and come up with something to talk about.
You think we should? You want to pause?
Start it. I got something.
What?
I was making fun of you.
Why were you making fun of me?
Because we're friends.
They
That's what
didn't. They
we
didn't
do.
hear me say that though. So you're just gonna come in and go, "Started, I said something," and they're gonna be like, "What?"
I was making fun of Noah.
Well, it literally took like 4 seconds for us to come up with something to say. Are you gonna cut all this out, so they don't know that we stopped?
Why should I?
We're just gonna leave this in. They know that we're fucking morons. In my head, I was gonna say fucking, and then I was like, I'm on the podcast, and then I was like, wait, it's the swear episode.
This swear episode.
Episode what? 16?
16.
I'm just allowed.
Never
to
gonna
swear.
happen again.
Dude, that fucking sucks.
Just every 16 episodes are rated R.
Well,
Why 16? Minecraft.
We should do 64. That's a lot of episodes. We should do
It
8.
is.
Damn it.
What was the thing you wanted to talk about?
I forgot.
Dude. Well, what do you want to talk about, sir?
Wait. Eli, what's that?
Huh?
Eli, what is this over here?
What are you...
Eli, do you see this thing over here?
What are you doing?
There's a box. Look what's in this box, Eli. It's a Segway. Eli, get on this Segway with me. We're gonna ride the Segway to the next topic. Get on the Segway, Eli. Here we go.
All right, I'm getting on the Segway.
We're here. We're at the next topic. What places in
That
the
was smooth.
What place-
Not gonna lie.
What places in the world do you want to visit, Eli?
Indonesia.
Why Indonesia?
I don't know. It was
Are you
just
just-
the first thing I thought of.
Like actual places, like landmarks and
Oh,
stuff.
you're being
I'm being serious.
I thought you were still joking
On
about
my
segues.
bit?
Yeah, on my bit, bro. I'm on my bit. What places do I want to visit?
Yeah.
That's a dude. I gotta have time to think about these.
Oh,
things.
just
Well,
start
okay.
listening.
There's one very specific place that instantly comes to mind. It's a pink lake in Australia.
Really?
Yeah. It's called Lake Hillier. There's
That's
some
interesting.
sort of scientific thing that makes it pink. I don't know. I mean, I can look it up if you want.
I
but-
desperately want to go to Australia, but then I remember that huntsman spiders just kind of chill out there, and I'm like, maybe I won't go to Australia ever. In case you didn't know, I have arachnophobia really bad.
I didn't really know that.
Really? You didn't know that I
No.
was like deathly afraid of spiders?
No.
I absolutely fucking hate spiders. I would
Get
rather
outta
die than have a spider on me ever.
Smite 4.
That doesn't have anything to do with spiders. They're not undead.
Wait,
Bane of
what is it?
arthropods.
Bane of arthropods. There we go.
I put it on all my tools. I hack a shovel into the game. Bane of arthropods 9 million. I just look at a spider and it just despawns.
Imagine if thorns applied to like certain types of mobs like that,
What do you mean?
like spider thorns.
Oh, like thorns of arthropods?
Yeah,
Or
thorns
like
of arthropods.
or like
there you go.
smite thorns and stuff like that. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Put it on your armor, and then when a spider hits you,
They
it
just die.
freaking falls.
Is that what they sound like? I don't remember what spiders sound like.
Kind of, yeah.
What other places do you want to go? I want to go to like all the like...
Oh, I guess this is worth actually putting into words because it's not just a given. But I figured I'd talked about it before. I don't think I have though. I really want to visit every state in America. That's something
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do. I know it's like a really if you think about it a certain way, it seems very doable. But if you think about it another way, it also seems very hard.
Yeah. Also, places like Wyoming, like there's not much to do out there.
Oh, I know, but
You gotta find shit to do out there.
you could just take a day trip to Wyoming,
You just walk across
freaking Delaware.
the freaking...
What is there? Like 12 square feet of land, and that's it.
Our president, and that's it.
Delaware,
That's where it is, isn't it?
Virginia.
No.
Are you talking about DC?
Yeah, DC.
DC is in Virginia.
I thought it was in... well, it's like right next to Delaware, isn't it? I can't see. I don't have my glasses on, brother.
I don't either.
Delaware's like right there.
No.
DC is technically its own state, isn't
I
it?
can't freaking see either.
DC isn't in... As far as I know, DC is like its own...
Oh, it is right next to it. Yeah.
It's like its own territory.
Yeah. It's not technically a state, but it's a...
It's not a territory
It's
either.
a territory. It's... Technically, it's like not in the U.S. or whatever. I don't know. It's weird.
Interesting.
District of Columbia. How long did it take you to realize that that's what D.C. meant?
I knew that. I just forget.
I didn't know that for
consistently.
such a long time. One day I just put it together. I was like, District of Columbia. Oh, that starts with a D, and that starts with this.
What does DC?
DC?
What does DC in terms of comics stand for?
I still don't know. We talked about this.
Hey Google,
dude.
what does DC Comics stand for?
Detective Comics.
What?
According to Wikipedia, the initials DC came from the
Shut up.
company's popular series
Stop.
Detective Comics,
Hey,
which
Google.
featured Batman's debut
Hey, Google.
and subsequently
Hey,
became
Google.
part of the company's
Hey,
name.
Google. Shut up.
So it started because of Batman. Cause
That
he
is
was a
so
detective.
stupid.
I
I'm
didn't-
sorry.
I didn't know Batman was there first.
Makes sense.
Because DC used to be named something else. I don't remember what it is, but
Detective Comics?
they used to be called something else.
That is so stupid.
It is.
Another reason to hate DC. I'm sorry. It's terrible. Absolute.
Remember when
beans.
Captain Marvel was a DC character?
What?
Shazam used to be called Captain Marvel. And it didn't exist because of Marvel. It was just Captain Marvel because it was
like the
actual
word
yeah.
Marvel. That's.
And then
I'm guessing they bought the rights.
yeah, they were like, "Hey, stop!" And DC lost, so they were like, "Well, we've already established this character, so we're just gonna rename him to Shazam." So that Shazam used to be called
That's
Captain Marvel.
interesting. Copyright laws are so stupid.
And then they bought the rights to Captain Marvel, and they were like, "Well, shit! Now we have to do something with this character that we've stolen." So then they made one of the worst.
MCU.
Yeah, they made one of. Well, Captain Marvel is an actual character,
Yeah.
like in comics and stuff.
It was like Miss Marvel before, though.
No, Miss Marvel's a different character, which I found out recently.
Oh, Captain Marvel was a dude.
No, Captain Marvel's always been a girl, as far as I know.
I don't know. I'm all sorts of messed up then.
As far as I know, Captain Marvel in the Marvel comics was always a woman.
Okay.
And the depiction of her in Endgame was basically ripped straight from the comics.
Such is life.
Also, why was Brie Larson like amazing in Captain? I haven't seen it, but I've heard that she was amazing in Captain Marvel, and then the worst character ever in Endgame. She was worthless.
They made her too powerful in Endgame. I mean,
she didn't do anything.
Too
in Endgame.
powerful, but also worthless. Cause she
was in like 5% of the movie.
Yeah.
And then spoilers, by the way, spoilers for Endgame. She totally could have grabbed the gauntlet.
She could have.
And I understand
it
that
made for a good ending for Tony.
It did. It was probably the best ending we could have had. Because if he just like got punched by Thanos and then he was dead, that would have been stupid. That was the best ending for Tony, for Black Widow. Honestly, I liked that ending for her. It was very short and abrupt, but it was nice. I liked the fight they had over it.
Yeah.
I liked that. That whole scene was really emotional. That was nice. And then Cap's ending.
You like Cap's ending?
I do. I think it was interesting because he got what he wanted, and he's not dead. I mean, he's still very much alive. And as far as I know, this could be wrong, but as far as I know, in the comics, Cap has been portrayed as an older version of Cap. Mm-hmm. Like an older version of Steve Rogers? That's his name, right? And like he's gone through time stuff and he's been back as like younger and as older. As far as I know, that could be completely wrong. So people are saying that he's not necessarily done with the MCU, but he's done being Cap in the MCU. So he may come back as like a cameo or something like that.
Oh, never mind. I thought you meant just Chris Evans in general.
That's what I'm saying. Because I think Chris Evans is done being Cap because Falcon's Cap now.
Yeah.
I think he's still going by Falcon, by the way.
I would think so, yeah.
However...
yeah, because they have Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
See, I thought it was Captain America and the Winter Soldier for the longest time, but that's the name of the movie. Captain America...
Oh,
It's right. Captain America the Winter Soldier, I think.
Yeah.
But...
colon.
Yeah, semicolon, dash. But it's Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And I think it's so funny because, like, the way that they ended that scene, he kind of just, like, hands the shield to him. Yeah. He's like, here, Sam, have this.
Have this, sonny.
And then, do you want to tell me about it? No, I don't think I will. That was stupid.
In terms of the actual movie, yes, but the memes that came out of it were spectacular.
They were so good. But, why did he do that? Are they
I
like...
don't know.
Also,
Julius has fallen. He has been betrayed.
Remember when that guy, we were like, who killed Julius Caesar? And he was like, I don't know, like 13 different people. That was so funny.
Who was that?
It was,
Jacob?
No, it was boyfriend.
Oh.
Cut her name out, but it was him. Or her man or whatever. I don't know if they're dating, but
I can take.
He was so funny.
Too.
That was like the fastest that I've clicked with someone in a long time, because he was just like spitting out jokes, and I was like, this man.
That was funny. He's
it
not wrong though.
No, it was so funny because I was like, who killed Julius Caesar? And instantly he was like 13 different people, and it was so funny.
I think the person that actually
it was Brutus.
Stabbed first was Brutus.
Yeah, and he goes, or he stabbed last. Either way, he was the
it
one
might have been Cassius. It was Brutus or Cassius. I can't remember.
But Brutus was like the one who headed it all up, and he was closest with whatever. He's et tu, Brute. And then and then his light blinked red.
Rip Mr. Salad.
Mr. Amen. What do you I still need to watch the rest of the MCU because there's a lot that I haven't seen.
May 1st. Black Widow.
That's when that's coming out? Okay. What are you thinking?
What the poster says.
Of what do you think's going to happen to Spidey? Cuz they've said that there's one more movie. But do you think they're just going to kill him? Or send him to another dimension or what? Because I'm willing to bet that Tom Holland Spidey's not done.
It's an interesting question.
What I'm thinking is going to happen is there's going to be some sort of Spider-Verse tie-in. Not Into the Spider-Verse tie-in, because I think that's separate.
Oh, well, yeah.
But I'm saying they're going to bring in the Spider-Verse as a concept, and he's going to get transferred to another reality. That Spidey's going to die, and he's going to be trapped there. And then they're going to make movies off of that. So they're going to tie it to the MCU, but at the same time not.
That's interesting. It would be cool if they actually did tie it to Into the Spider-Verse, though. Because if you think about it, well, first of all, the animation in that movie is phenomenal.
Love that movie. I saw it semi-recently.
It's such a specific style.
That's cel-shaded, by the way.
Oh, okay.
You and I were talking about cel-shaded. I'm fairly certain that that's what cel-shaded is, because it's that.
But it's also got that like kind of pixely look.
Yes, that movie is incredible.
Cool. But if you think about it, they have like a pig, and like a
Spider-Ham?
black and white Spider-Ham.
That's his name.
Do you know what his black and white Spider-Man? Nicolas Cage.
Do you know what his
Spider Noir?
No. Do you know what the pig's name is?
Spider.
His name is Peter Porker.
Peter Porker. It's been a while.
Which is so funny.
That is funny. That's good. But it wouldn't be too much of a stretch, logically, to add like,
because they teased at the very end of that, didn't they? Tease the second one.
However, I don't think they're gonna do that.
You don't think they're gonna do a second one?
I really don't.
I really think they will.
I see what you're saying. Tie Tom Holland Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. I think it would be really cool, but I just don't think that's something that the MCU would do.
I think the MCU would be down with it. Because I think they can, because obviously it's like in association with Marvel. So they did have part in it.
Does this freaking get into the stupid copyright crap where people own different things? I don't want to get into that. That is so stupid.
Basically anything that has to do with Spider-Man is owned by Sony. So that's why they made Venom. I think they own Rhino, Green Goblin. They own a lot. But did you hear that Tobey Maguire is coming back at some point for something? I don't remember why.
I think I did hear that.
Apparently he's coming back in a Spider-Man movie at some point, and I think it's going to be in the final installment of Tom Holland's whatever.
Maybe they will bring kind of a multiverse thing into it then, unless he's just playing a random different character.
If they bring back Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, I will not be mad.
Dude, get Andrew Garfield freaking so far away from me.
No, see, but if they bring back all three of them, I won't be mad, but if they only bring back Andrew Garfield, I'll be a little
That's true.
Because everyone knows that Tobey Maguire
honestly,
was the
if they
one.
bring Tobey Maguire back, they should bring Andrew Garfield back.
That's what I'm saying.
Even though he's terrible. Sorry. He's terrible. He's attractive. He's terrible.
His hair's too big. That's my only problem with him. I haven't even seen The Amazing Spider-Man. I just don't know
I've
why
seen both of them.
I don't know why they rebooted it. Spider-Man 3 was terrible. They were like, Spider-Man, yes, we hit it off. Spider-Man 2, yes. Spider-Man 2 is the only sequel.
You know there's 2 Amazing Spider-Mans.
Yeah, I know.
There's a set of 3, and then there's the 2.
There's
and then
7
the
Spider-Man
ones.
movies right now. Not counting, well, I guess 8. Counting into the Spider-Verse.
Dang.
Venom doesn't count because it's not a Spider-Man movie.
No,
it's
not.
a Venom movie. Also, they are
Venom.
They are working
not good.
on the second one.
Can you do that?
No.
We
are Venom.
That was much better. We. I can't. Where do you place?
The back of my throat.
We.
Fuck. That's
Gotta get those F words.
That's
in,
what
dude.
Caustic from Apex sounds like. When you emote when you're flying down, one of the only things he says when he's emoting is "bird's eye view," and it's so stupid.
Birds of Prey. Speaking of DC, I hate DC.
Everyone's freaking out because it's a girl empowerment movie, and if you don't like the movie, then you're against women. Just like if you didn't like Ghostbusters, you were against women. If you didn't like Wonder Woman, you're against women. I think it's so stupid. The movie can be bad. Ghostbusters. Right. I didn't even watch Ghostbusters because I knew it was going to be bad. Listen, this has nothing to do with the fact that she's a woman, but I fucking hate Melissa McCarthy. She's stupid. She's a moron.
You know who I don't hate? Margot Robbie.
She's pretty.
She is attractive.
Melissa McCarthy is just dumb. Like, the only jokes that she does is like, oh, I've fallen. Like, that. Her whole comedy is like...
I don't know much about her.
And, like, Amy Schumer.
Fat Amy? Is that who that is?
Oh, yes. She's not fat, though.
No, from Pitch Perfect. That's what they call her.
I've never seen Fat Amy. I've never seen Pitch Perfect.
Is that... I don't know if that's the same person. Who is Amy Schumer? I want to look up...
Amy Schumer's the really bad comedian.
Is she the one with blonde hair?
Yes.
Let's see if this is who I'm thinking of. Yeah, I think? No? No, it's not.
Look up Melissa McCarthy. It might be her. I think she's in Pitch Perfect.
No. Who plays Fat Amy from Pitch Perfect? Who is that? Patricia Hobart?
Patricia Hobart, better known as Fat Amy. Imagine that. Yeah, your most
being
popular
Wikipedia article.
Your most popular character is Fat Amy. That's funny.
She embraces it though. It's funny. Pitch Perfect. The Pitch Perfect movies are actually pretty good, especially for like a course nerd. You need to watch them.
Speaking of comedians, because Amy Schumer's a comedian, you know how else I don't like watching as a comedian?
Who?
I like him a lot, but I don't like watching his comedy stuff. Kevin Hart. I think a lot of things that when he's acting, he's really funny, and like the jokes that they write for him are funny, but his delivery is very good.
Yeah,
but I feel like a lot of his jokes are just the same jokes, and the same reactions and stuff like that, and it just gets old.
Yeah. Originality is key.
I also feel like Jack Black isn't as funny as he used to be.
I can agree with that. However, as an actor, he's freaking so funny.
He is funny. He can take out... He can just rip a roll out of his chest and be like, this is who I am now.
Have you seen the newest Jumanji?
I haven't, but I saw
his freaking role is...
The first one of the reboot, and it's so good.
The interesting thing, like, acting-wise about that movie, Dwayne Johnson, Jack Black, Karen Gillan, and
Kevin Hart.
That's Kevin Hart?
I like Kevin Hart in that movie.
For some reason, I forgot what he looked like.
Also, the relationship that Kevin Hart and Dwayne have... The Rock, sorry. We're not on a first name basis. Mr. Johnson.
Mr. The Rock.
Mr. The Rock Johnson. The Rock Johnson, Dwayne. Dwayne. I love the relationship they have. Did you see the... there was a picture of Kevin Hart, with a Lamborghini or something.
Lambo, baby.
And he's like, I think The Rock bought it for him, or he like helped him.
Oh my
or
gosh.
something like that. And he was like, "Thank you at The Rock or whatever for buying this."
Do you like how freaking actors just buy each other
I know.
cars?
They're like best friends. And then The Rock commented, and he was like, "Don't worry, the booster seat comes in."
Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. did that. I think Robert Downey Jr. bought a car for Chris Evans and was like customized as Captain America's.
That's
stuff.
cool.
Like the fact that actors just like as a Christmas present, they don't just hand them a box with like fuzzy socks in them. They give each other cars.
And like,
Slap a bow on it. Here you go.
Amen.
Merry Christmas.
Have you seen that thing? And it was, I think it was Jeff Bezos, and it was how much money Jeff Bezos has simplified into rice. So it was like grains of rice.
No, but I watched a video recently that showed $1 billion in grains of rice. Each grain of rice was $100,000, and it was like
I think we saw the
taking
same
up the
video.
whole table.
And it was $1 billion, and they bought like a $5 million.
Snapchat?
They bought like a $5 million mansion, and it was like
It was like a couple of them.
yeah, it was
You
like
couldn't even tell.
it was like 15 things of rice, and it was like what?
The difference between $1 million and $1 billion is mind blowing.
It's weird to think about
It is.
because you think $1 billion is just 1,000 of a million, but that's 1,000 of a million, and like 1,000 is a lot already.
And $1 million is a lot already.
Yeah. And then 1,000 times a million. It's
Back to Jumanji. What I actually want to say what I was going to say about that. That movie, acting wise, for those specific 4 actors, is really impressive
yeah.
because they actually like the people in the real world are. Should I explain Jumanji, or should I just assume that
Just assume it's
Okay.
fine.
the people in the real world have their own personalities, and they have become the people like in the game.
Yeah.
And in this one, they like go back and forth between the characters because they find a way to like switch the bodies. So each actor has to pursue that personality.
Oh, that's cool.
And so they like switch personalities several times in the movies, and on an acting basis, that is so impressive.
yeah, that's cool. I didn't know
Because
they did
you're
that.
switching characters mid-movie, like several times. It's really cool.
But the lineup of actors is really good in that movie.
That is true. Those are 4 incredible actors.
I love Karen Gillan. She's just beautiful.
She's attractive.
She is. Back to a Doctor Who.
Full circle
days.
to I don't think I want to say that.
What were you gonna say? Say it.
This is peer pressure. Full circle back to masturbation.
I knew it. I was like, he's gonna say masturbation. I could tell. Look at those peaks over there. Your laugh is freakish.
Ha ha ha.
Ho ho.
Ho ho. Hee hee.
I was thinking about. So did I ever tell you about that?
You were thinking?
See you guys
Is that the first time?
in a while. Yeah.
Debut thoughts?
Welcome to my fucking. I don't even know what's going on anymore. So I told you about that game that.
That one game?
Can I leave? Do you know what I'm
You
talking
could have
about?
left a long time ago.
The game that unnamed Aquarius told me about, that I was telling you about.
What game?
Okay, basically, well, I don't know if we should talk about it on this podcast because somebody might steal our idea.
Oh, you mean like a game concept?
Yes.
I remember you telling me about it, but I don't remember the concept.
I'm not going to talk about it. Because
I don't think you should.
I'm going to talk about my little robot game that I want to make.
I don't know if you should even talk about it.
It's so... I love that idea so much.
The robot janitor?
Yes.
We've mentioned it before. I mean, you make
such
a good point about stealing ideas.
It's such a cute idea. It'd be such a good indie game.
If you want, sir.
Basically, I want to make a game, 2D platformer, and it's this little robot who was a janitor, and at the beginning it'll show you this little cutscene of the, or it might be a level or something, of the little robot cleaning stuff up with a broom or a mop or whatever, and then he's in like a like an underground facility, like a testing facility underground. Anyway, something goes wrong, the entire facility shuts down, and then, like, thousands of years pass or whatever, and the facility is crumbling, there's, like, vines and leaves growing in, and he finds himself basically at the top of the facility, or near the top, so he gets out of the facility, and he freaks out because he's a robot, and the only time he's ever seen dirt is when he has to clean it up, because he was programmed to be a janitor. So when he climbs his way out of the facility and he sees that the ground is the ground and made of dirt, his sensors overload. So he starts freaking out and he's like, I need to clean this right now.
You know what this makes me think of, and I didn't think of it any of the times that we've talked about this, but it makes me think of WALL-E.
Yes.
Is that like...
kind of. Except Wally doesn't freak out about it.
No,
he just goes about his
he's
day.
a robot programmed to clean.
Yeah. Kind of the same concept.
Kinda.
Anyway,
I love
so
WALL-E.
The concept of the game is that you have to clean as you go. And you find brooms and you find different, like, you know, cleaning things like mops and like vacuums and stuff like that you can clean with, and they all have different properties that... Say, like, a vacuum can,
It can suck really hard.
Yeah. You can, like, suck enemies in and then shoot them out as, like, a projectile. And then a broom would just be a basic attack. So just, like a long-range attack. And then a mop could have, like, an arc of water. Like, when you swing it, it, like, arcs and it goes slower, but it has a farther range. And then with the vacuum, you could have it blow out, so when you jump, and then you can double jump because the air pushes you up. I just got a lot of ideas, and I don't know the entire story exactly.
It's all yours.
Basically,
the story is yours.
That's kind of just the idea, and I really like that idea of a little robot janitor.
Yes, sir.
And Eli and I, for about 20 minutes one day, tried to actually start working on it, and then we got highly distracted because we both have ADHD, and it just didn't go well. I created a sprite. If you don't know what a sprite is, it's basically just an image, but
it's a model.
It's a model for a game, but typically when you use the word sprite instead of model, sprite
carbonated white soda.
Yeah, white. It's clear, brother.
Clear? I don't know.
It's not white.
I mean, it's not...
The white Mountain Dew is white.
I guess it's clear.
It looks like water with bubbles in it.
I mean, yeah.
Is water white? Is water wet?
Water... Oh, no. Let's not... No.
You don't want to get into that. How are we doing on time, brother? How's it
I don't know. I was going to mention this to you. We should try an episode where we both don't wear our glasses like we were just doing. And we just talk until we feel content.
I'm honestly feeling content. I'm feeling.
Were you like in the middle of saying something a second ago?
No, maybe I don't remember.
We don't know.
It obviously wasn't good enough to keep.
I like your flamingo shorts, Mr. Frost.
You do. I think they're pretty cool.
They're great.
Well,
all right.
I think this has been a wonderful episode of Descant. We haven't really done anything. I got to fucking swear.
I think we should just take a few seconds to let old Noah let it out.
Well, fuck, shit, bitch, ass. Those are all the ones that I really want to say. Fuck, shit, bitch, ass, damn hell. Those are all the ones I say normally.
Do you feel good?
Dick.
How does it feel?
Fuck, shit, bitch, ass, dick, hell, damn. Cunt. I don't like saying that word. That word is not... Like,
Not
anytime I
appealing.
say that word, I'm like, ugh. It's just...
Same as the P word.
Penis? Oh, pussy. It was like, penis?
You mean penis?
I don't think I've ever referred to my dick as my penis. Who does that?
Me.
Well, yeah, you don't say dick.
Yeah.
But, you know what other word sounds weird? Cock. Ugh. I hate that word. You know what the best word for a penis is? Tube steak.
Schlong.
Tube steak.
Tube steak?
That is the best.
Can I just
fucking
title this
word.
tube steak?
That legitimately means penis. You can't call it tube steak. No.
I've never heard the word tube steak. Is that one word or is it like
You could call it
hyphenated?
schlong. Call this episode
Schlong.
schlong. That's badass. TTV schlong.
Bro,
Twitch.tv/
can we get a podcast rebranding up in here?
Schlongcast.
Schlongcast, dude.
I don't know about that.
Guarantee you that's not taken.
It probably
Who would
is.
want to be called that?
Well,
Yes,
boys
sir.
and girls, ladies and gentlemen,
Other
germs and germettes, we'll
ladies, gentlemen, and other.
we'll catch you on the flip side.
Oh yeah! Follow us on all social media.
I said this last week, but I'm probably gonna start posting on the Instagram again. Let's see if I actually fucking do that or not. Who
You mean
knows?
Descant.exe?
Yeah.
Red.
Our Instagram is dead because I don't ever post because I forget constantly. But yeah.
Follow him at Emeraldton on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah,
Right?
I have my
That's-
Twitter
I think
linked.
that's the only ones
but
that you have linked.
I don't go on Twitter.
And follow me on literally every social media you can think of other than Facebook because it's irrelevant. At Eli Benjamin at 2626.
And then follow at descant.exe on Instagram. We're just plugging everything.
Thank you so much for watching this episode.
If you liked it, slap that like button. Or your parents are gonna wake up.
I don't think they're asleep anyway. They're getting it on.
Okay.
It's rated R.
Bye.
Probably not. Bye.
Bye. That was really bad.
I think you need to say one more.
Bye.
No, you retard. I mean, say another swear word.
Fuck.